In the early 1700s, along the bustling coast of West Africa, the air was filled with the lively sounds of drums and market chatter. Among this vibrant scene was Kofi, a young farmer who had spent his life peacefully tending the fields of his village. But one day this peace was shattered. Strangers arrived on the shore, heavily armed men who had allied themselves with European traders. In a terrifying blur, Kofi and dozens of others from his community were captured, their desperate cries swallowed by the roar of the ocean waves. Forcibly marched onto a massive ship bound for the Americas, they were thrust into the horrifying journey known as the Middle Passage. Below deck, the conditions were unimaginable. The air was thick with sickness and despair. Kofi found himself chained to others in a dark, cramped space, so tightly packed he could barely move. As the ship pitched and rolled through violent storms, the sounds of groaning and weeping filled the suffocating holds. Disease, starvation, and unimaginable cruelty claimed countless lives during this brutal voyage. Yet, through it all, Kofi clung to a sliver of hope, silently recalling the stories of his ancestors and humming the songs of his homeland to keep his spirit from breaking. After what felt like an eternity, the ship finally reached the Caribbean. The surviving captives, including Kofi, were paraded onto land and sold like property at auction, torn away from anyone they knew. Kofi was taken to a sugar plantation, where he was forced to labor from sunrise to sunset. The sun scorched his back, and the constant threat of the overseer's whip was a brutal reality of his new life. Despite this relentless brutality, Kofi and the other enslaved people found ways to resist. They held on to their culture, preserving their heritage through songs, stories, and secret rituals passed down in hushed tones. They were planting the seeds of African culture in a new, hostile land. Kofi's story, while fictional, represents the lived experience of millions. The transatlantic slave trade uprooted entire generations, building the wealth of Europe and the Americas on a foundation of immense human suffering. But even in the face of such profound injustice, the resilience, spirit, and culture of the enslaved people endured, forever shaping the history and identity of the Americas. Their legacy is a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit. Thank you for watching, and if you found this story meaningful, please like and subscribe for more.